How many of you have ever had an Etch and Sketch in your hand? Right? Okay. I'm aging some of you here. I think they're still available these days. But that was the high technology when I was a kid. Man, if you had an Etch and Sketch, it's like, I can draw on this thing, and all I do is shake it. It wasn't an iPad, it wasn't a phone. That was the technology of the day, and it was really cool. You could draw cool things. I never could draw as cool as the other kids. I finally figured out if you did both at the same time, you could maybe make an awkward circle or something. You know what I'm saying? It was just, otherwise, I was all straight lines like this. But it's like life is an Etch and Sketch. We mess it up, and God comes along and shakes it, makes it clean, washes it away. It's like if I had a board up here and I put a big scarlet letter on here, a big scarlet red mark, and it was sin. It's like God comes along and grabs the eraser and washes it away. He says, though your sin be as scarlet, I'll make you as white as snow. I'll change. He says, come, let us reason together. There's issues in your life, but I have a solution, and I'm going to erase that through the blood of my Son, Jesus Christ. So you need to understand, when we talk about freedom, freedom is a clear conscience. Forgiveness is real freedom. Freedom from the ravages of guilt, the weight and bondage of guilt in our lives. Freedom from the ravages of resentment. Guilt from the things that I've done or that I've neglected to do. Or resentment for the things that you've done to me, and I resent you for it. When you have guilt and resentment, listen to me, you are not free. People who carry a load of guilt and a load of resentments are in a type of prison, and they live in bondage to that reality. When somebody sinned against you and you have a resentment, a deep-seated resentment in your life, you're the one that's in bondage. The other person probably doesn't even remember or care about you. They're living their life happily while you're the one that's steaming with resentment. You're the one in your own little self-made prison, and you can't escape it until there's a washing that occurs, until there's a clearing that has occurred, until the Etch-a-Sketch of your life has been shaken and made clean. Jesus comes in and he sets you free from shame, and he sets you free from guilt, and he sets you free from condemnation. I think